Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, September 18th. We're halfway through the month. We're all starting to decorate or starting to get into the fall feel. I know some aren't ready to give up on summer yet, but the leaves are starting to change and we're definitely moving into some fall weather. Hi, Jackie. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys pop in and say hi when you're here so that I know who's following. I'm going to get myself up here on my computer so I can try to follow along with some comments. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. It was busy here. Tony was gone, like I said last week. Tony was gone on his hiking trip with his brothers, and he got home late Saturday afternoon, early evening. Hi, Sandy. So we got to spend a little bit of time together, had dinner together and stuff. And then for me, it was working on stamping stuff all day long on Sunday. Holiday Hoopla, a demonstrator event is this coming weekend. So every spare moment right now is spent doing that. Hi, Annie. Who else did I see hopping on here? Make sure you're saying hi. Jeanne, Suzanne. Thank you guys so much for joining. Becky. Okay, so we're moving into fall. The weather's kind of sort of fall, although it's supposed to be almost 80 by the weekend again here. The leaves are starting to change, which seems really early this year. I noticed it about 2 weeks ago, even on a few trees around here. So it's definitely in the air, and Halloween is, about 6 weeks away. So I don't want to concentrate solely on Halloween, but it's definitely treat making time. For those who follow my Stamp with Peggy group, VIP group, Jackie posted a picture today. She and her daughter, she helped her daughter stamp 350 little Halloween treat bags. Maybe not Halloween, but hi, Annette. 350 of them. They stamped Frankenstein and Dracula from the Tricks and Treats bundle, which is what we're using tonight. So that was awesome. So don't tell me that you can't do things, because these two ladies spent how many hours? Jackie, pop that in there. How many hours did you spend today stamping these bags? And the kids, I'm assuming they're for kids, are going to love them. Filled with little treats. So that is awesome. Okay. Drawings. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Love, tag somebody. You guys are doing great. I've been part of a challenge group that I've fallen behind a little bit, but it's been fun to kind of interact with you in a different way. And I absolutely love that. Jackie says it went faster than I thought it would. She thinks it was only about 3 hours to stamp that. That's amazing, right? Hi, Sharon. Okay. Okay. So again, comments and likes are fabulous. Oh, I got these upside down. So drawings from last week's comments and likes and shares is the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So that's the first one. And the winner on that is Sharon Levodnik. So Sharon, I will be popping these out in the mail to you. Previous winners, I am running behind and getting them out. There's a surprise. So, but I will get caught up, I promise. And the names on this one up front. Iridescent Rhinestones. I love these. These are fabulous. And you guys know that the things that are kind of lighter colored, you can change the color of them with your Stampin' Blends. Just color over the top of it and you can have any coordinating color you want. And these have a little bit of a shimmer to them. And the winner of this is Linda Vanderspool. So Linda, I will be either popping them in the mail or I'll bring them along with to Coffee, Cocoa, and Christmas cards next week. Okay, we are going to flip down. I guess that's the easiest, is let's just go ahead and flip down right away. All right, yay. Here we go, down. So you don't have to look up. Aren't they pretty, Jan? They are, and they're so fun. I just love to add bling to everything. All right. Let's make sure you can't see things you shouldn't see yet. Okay, here is this month's host code. So any orders that you're placing, please use that. That's how I get my little giveaway treats and things for you. Looks like I'm a little bit crooked here. Sorry. It's like we're rocking the boat, right? Okay. First thing I guess I want to talk about, no, I'll do that at the end. Remind me to talk about the designer paper. Okay. So I was at Dollar Tree finding some fun things. That's where I go to look for different types of candy treats and things, and found this 3-pack of cotton candy. And they are perfect. Now, that's something completely different for Halloween or for trick-or-treaters, right? Give them just a little bit, not a lot, of cotton candy. This is watermelon, green apple, and blue raspberry, okay? So there were 3 of them in here for $1.25 a piece. So kind of fun to do. So I decided we would make a treat holder for this cotton candy. We are, again, using the Tricks and Treats bundle, which I absolutely love. I've used it a lot already. I'm struggling a little bit with these 2, but having a blast with these and the coordinating dies. Now, something I have not done yet, there is a small treat box die. You cut 2 of these out and you can create a little box. That's awesome. It wasn't big enough. It wasn't thick enough for my cotton candy to go into. So we'll figure that one out yet. But this, I absolutely love this die. It goes right around the trick or treat. So that's what we're using tonight. And then we're just using the trick or treat words and the little bats. Okay. All right. Show you first or just make it? I think we're going to just make it. I love when I can get things out of no more than 1 sheet of cardstock. Now this one cheats a little bit because I've got 1 add-on piece to it. But the main part of the box is 7.5. So I cut 1 inch off and it's by 11 inches. Okay. And so I scored it. Let me grab my score tool and we can walk right through that. You know, usually a lot of times I will use my paper trimmer, but this little tool is amazing. Okay, so you're going to put it with the 11 inch at the top. Let's bring it down so you can see the measurements. Okay, and then we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. And so you just drag it right down. It goes right into these little creases. 2.5 inches. 5 3/4 inches, and then 7 3/4 inches. That gives us a box that is 3 1/4 inches wide by 2 inches deep. Okay, then we're going to turn this and we're going to score this at 2 inches. That gives us a box that is 5.5 inches tall. Okay, love the scoring tool. Okay. Then I already pre-cut up on the score lines on these bottom tabs. I always take a little bit, just kind of a little angle out just to eliminate a little bit of the bulk on the shorter tabs. They're going to get tucked inside so they won't get seen. Okay. And then I have this 1/2 inch flap. That's how we're going to seal our box closed. Okay. And then I've already put tear and tape here on this. Okay. So we're going to start first with our bone folder. And we're just going to crease it good on all of the score lines. And then you want to fold this bottom one up. Okay, then we're just going to fold in that one. Again, we've already put tear and tape on it, and so I'm going to use my bone folder to lift it up. Okay, so there you've got the 2 inch, the 2.5. And then we're just going to fold this over and line them up. That's how easy boxes go together. Okay, now we've got the bottom. So what we're going to do, I'm going to fold those flaps back for a minute because we're going to take some tear and tape and we're going to put one piece here. And my seam is back here. So this is the back of my box. So I want to fold that tab in first of the bigger ones. So we're going to put 2 rows of tear and tape there. And then we're going to put 2 over here on this one. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we're going to put 1 there. Sorry, I'm bouncing it all over the place, aren't I? And 1 there. Okay, so we're going to fold a short tab in first. We're going to take the top off this tear and tape. And we're going to fold them over. Okay, they're kind of just touching right now. That's okay if they're not sealed all the way, because I want this piece down also before I try to square the box up and make sure that they're attached. If you have a layover there, just fold that over. Okay, so again, we're lining those up, and then we're just going to put that down. I haven't taken the edges off from here yet. We're going to flip it over, and we're going to use our bone folder down inside to make sure that those stuck down well. Okay, then we can come back in here and take our tear and tape, covering off these, and close our box. And now we can put good pressure on to make sure it's all sealed. Okay, that's how simple the box is. Now, hi, Luann. Okay, but we want it to be pretty. So I have we can stick our cotton candy down in there. But I want a lid to go over my box. Okay, so I have a piece that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I've scored it at 3/4 of an inch and 2 3/4. Okay, so we're going to fold it again, burnish it good on our score lines. We're going to tuck this inside our box. So angle cut that so that it will fit inside nice. And then I also want my front. Okay, so what's going to happen? We're going to tape that in there. That's going to fold over. So I want to angle cut my corners. Let's get our Best Trio Punch out. Isn't that little bag of cotton candy adorable? And it's kind of fun for the kids who have not had cotton candy before, or very much of it, is they get a little treat of cotton candy without having a whole bunch of sugar. Just enough for a little taste. All right, so I've angle cut the front. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the tear and tape covering off from these 2 rows. And I'm going to take that back out for a minute. Okay, so again, my seam is in the back. So then I'm going to tuck this. Actually, let's go to the back. We're going to tuck it inside and just line the score line up with the top of the back of the box. I know that doesn't make sense, does it? And there is our box. So let's go ahead and put our cotton candy back inside. Okay, now, that's great, but it's not real pretty yet, right? So let's make it pretty. We're using the Them Bones designer paper, and I'm using the orange and the bats, and I'm using pumpkin pie for backing, because you know it's got to be layered on something, right? Okay, so my pumpkin pie is 3 inches by 5 1/4. for the front. And then my designer paper piece is 2 3/4 by 5 inches. So then we're just going to use our seal and put that right on here. Almost looked like a tombstone. Yeah, it did. Ooh, I could have used the bone paper then, huh? The cotton candy shark came from Dollar Tree. It's in a package. There's 3 in a package for $1.25. So I thought that was just something kind of different, kind of fun. Okay, I also wanted my sides decorated. So the pumpkin pie piece is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. You have 2 of them. And then the coordinating designer paper is 1 1/2 by 5. Gives us a 1/4 inch border all the way around it. So again, you've got 2 of those. And we're going to just adhere those onto the sides. When you have directional paper, make sure, and I did okay. Make sure that you're watching. These bats kind of go both directions, but they're heavier one way than the other. Okay, so make sure that your bats are kind of going the right direction. So we're going to put one on that side. We're going to turn it over, and we're going to put one on the other side. And my bats go that way. All right. And look at how it makes it pop already just with this. Now, I also want my top. I didn't do the back. I left the back. You could, but I didn't see a reason to as much. You see more of the rest of it. Okay, so the top, the pumpkin pie piece is 1 3/4 by 3. And then the designer paper is 1 1/2 by 2 3/4. And that's just going to go, which direction are my bats? I think they go this way. Okay. All right, now we need to seal our box shut, which I like to use Velcro, but we're going to decorate first. And I used the brand new deckled circle dies. Look at how big that one is. I absolutely love that. It is just under 6 inches. So perfect for scrapbook pages, right? It'll just go through our die cutting machine. And then it goes all the way down to about 1 1/8 is the smallest one. So that's fun. So I cut a basic black layer that is about 2 3/4. And then I cut a pumpkin pie piece that is about 2 1/2. And then I stamped bats all over it. Okay, so we're going to adhere those together so that we have a fun border around it. Okay, oh, I forgot my dimensionals. We're going to attach this to our box lid with dimensionals. Okay, and so we're going to put a dimensional here and a dimensional here, and then we're going to put one more dimensional there. And I'm looking around here, I think I've lost a piece. I'm going to have to run and grab one more thing from over there, but for the moment, okay. So then we're just going to put this little circle right on here. And I just kind of scattered my bats around. Then I took the die from the Tricks and Treats bundle and die cut that. I did it in white and I did it in black. I stamped Trick or Treat. Now, these are the same, but I want a border. You guys know this already, right? Cut it in half. And then put adhesive and overlap them so that you have a border. You don't have the border on the sides, but you do on the top and bottom, and that makes it pop out a little bit. Okay, Oh, cotton candy is so yummy. Okay, that's going to go on here with dimensionals. But again, the size of this, you could put almost any kind of treat inside here, Cheryl. It doesn't have to be cotton candy. Again, and I'll do a measurement for sure. The box is 3.5 or 3.25 by 2, and it's 5.5 inches tall. So you could put a lot of little treats and things inside there. Okay, so we're going to put our trick or treat on here. Now again, we don't want to seal it shut with dimensionals. Get rid of those. And so we're just going to center this onto here. See, all those weird bats don't show now. It just fills that little circle. Okay, then I have one of my, I absolutely love these. These are the Velcro Dots. They're kind of they're called a clear. They're 3/8 inch, but they're really nice and thin. Okay, so we're going to take the white loopy, soft loopy, and we're going to put that right up here, and I'm onto our black circle. We're going to make sure it's adhered well, and then we're going to pull the backing off, and we're going to close our box. We're going to put pressure on there, and then we're going to carefully open it, and then really make sure that you push it down so that it seals, but it still opens very easy. Little kids don't have to get frustrated with it, and we have an adorable box. There is still plenty of room. You could tuck a gift card down in there. You could put a bunch of candy. You could make up, I just made a peanuts, dry roasted peanuts and candy corn. There's another one everybody loves. And some M&Ms, and made a trail mix. So you could bag that and put that down in here instead of cotton candy if that's not your thing. But again, look at all the space in there. You could put a lot of candy inside there. A pair of socks would go in there. You could even probably, might not get that in there with that. Some little jewelry. Give it to them early and give them some pumpkin earrings or something inside the box. Isn't that fun? Okay, so there's your fun, fairly quick. I mean, look at that. We're at 20 minutes start to finish on this so that you can do that. All right, then I want to make sure that I show you. I think I talked about it last week, but I'm not sure that I did show you the brand new paper that is out. It's a special release of designer paper. Did I show you this last week? And I can't honestly remember. Okay, look at how pretty that is. Oh, I absolutely love. This one's copper clay. It's two-sided. You get 2 sheets of each color. This one's Lost Lagoon. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and then, oh, look at that. Maybe you get more than 2 sheets, or maybe I combined some because I had a couple of packages and I've used it already. Okay, and then Pebbled Path, which again, I just think is so cool. This would make such an awesome masculine card. All right, then we also have the Delightful Florals. Look at how pretty this is. I absolutely love, you know what, these are in order, so I may have shown you this last week. Look at how pretty. Just to fussy cut those out quick and throw them on a card. Pretty. Okay, our vintage Santa. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, just for some good old-fashioned Christmas. I love this one. I'm particular to the red ones, but Father Christmas or Father Time. And then such pretty prints on the back. This one's just fun. This is going to be great for like a hot cocoa holder as we start making some Christmas things. That's going to be awesome. I'll be honest, I don't like this lighter green in this one, but it's a very pretty print. This one's fun for last year for my Santa's Workshop treat packaging things. I did a like little mailboxy thing with a candy bar in it. This would be fun paper to do that with fun little letters, or even a card kit. That's a pretty, very elegant looking one. And then look at how pretty this is. I mean, just to kind of block off, but then you go, okay, where do you stop and start it? How pretty is that? Like for the front of a card. Very, very nice. Love the back of this one. Very cool. Okay. Cutting some of these out and adding them onto things. Gorgeous. Another pebbled path one. So pretty. And then again, kind of the vintage boot stockings with another damask print is so cool. This one is my favorite. This is the Shining Christmas, and it is foil paper. And again, I've been using off from it. Love, love, love this. It's cherry cobbler and mossy meadow, yet it also coordinates really well with garden green. Okay, that's just a fun print. Love these Christmas trees. We will definitely be using this one. And then another fun print. We've got presents all over. And then just another fun print. So these are going to be great for, yeah, there you go, Linda. Landscape Z Fold. These will be great for designer paper card also. And then, and this one I don't think I even opened yet. This is the gold and silver adhesive-backed glimmer paper. Look at how pretty that is. It just really sparkles, yet there's no loose glitter to come off on things. But then it's adhesive on the back, so you can die cut things or just cut it for your card front, and then it peels off, so it's like a sticker. So it's all sticky right there. And it's in, you get one gold and one silver, 12 by 12. Isn't that cool? Just love. I can't wait to do some playing with that. But again, right now I kind of been focusing more on the Halloween type things. I know not everybody is into sending Halloween cards, but again, I think it's a great idea. People need to know that you care about them, and what better way than to mail a handmade card, right? Okay, that's everything for this week. I will see you next week on the 25th, which is actually our last Monday of September. So everybody have a fabulous weekend or week, and I will see you next Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.